Time for you to connect to an outside computer. Be aware that attempting to compromise the security of another's computer is illegal under the US Act. Proceed at your own risk and connect to an outside machine by clicking the blue button on the node. On the network map even, I can't read. This VM's terminal module has been activated. This will be your primary interface for navigating and interacting with nodes. The command can be run by typing it out, pressing enter. The computer security system and open ports can be analyzed using the probe or nmap command. Analyze the computer you are currently connected to. Here you can see the active ports, active security, and number of open ports required to successfully crack this machine using port hack. The machine has no active security and requires no open ports to crack. If you are prepared to, it is possible to crack this computer using the program port hack. Run the program port hack. We're cracking in, hacking into the system. Password found. Congratulations, you have taken control of an external system and now its administrator. You can do whatever you like with it. However, you should start by scanning with local nodes to locate additional computers. Do this by using the scan command. No results, not a problem. Next, you should investigate the file system. List the files and folders in the current directory. We can just type ls and that should show us. Yeah. Navigate to the bin folder, binaries folder. Search for useful executables using the command cd folder name. Note the space. We have to go to the bin folder. To view the contents of the current folder you are in, use the command ls. There are no programs here. You should look at your config.txt in case it contains useful information. I think we can. Can we? Yes. Totally useless now to clear your tracks before you leave. Over or move up a folder in the directory by doing cd. Note the wildcard dot indicates back or up. So we have to go back a folder. Oh, now we can select all of these. Move to the log folder. delete all files in this directory. You can delete a file using the command orm file name. However, you can delete all files in the current directory with the command orm star. Note the wildcard indicates all. So we can delete all these if we want to. I'm guessing we should. Connection from this IP. Connection from this IP. This IP became admin. So we'll do orm star and that should delete all of these. Excellent work. Disconnect from the computer. It looks like there's a bit of encryption here as well. Let's disconnect from the PC. Congratulations, you've completed a guided section of this tutorial. To finish it off, you must locate process ID of this tutorial program and kill it. The help command will give you a list. Will give you a complete command list at any time. Help plague number. So we want to do PS because that's going to list currently running processes and their command IDs. How do we kill it is the question. Oh, there we go. Kill PID. Okay. Kill and then just the name of it, I'm guessing. 127. Disconnected. We have a message as well. Logged in as Mr. Hacker. Hi, I don't know you, and I'm sad to say that I never will. But if you're reading this, it means you might be the only person that can make things right. Right now I'm trapped, there's no way out and not enough time. I need your help. There's something you need to take care of first. The faster the better. Hacknet 05 wasn't meant to be released as it is now. After a while, automated tracker will activate itself. We can't let that happen. Connect to your own node, it should be green on your map, then find and delete securitytracer.exe. Securitytracer.exe. When you're done, just reply to this email. Hurry. Okay, let's click the green. Oh wait, what do you say we have to delete? Connect to your own node, it should be green, then find and delete security tracer. Okay. We're gonna need to list all the PIDs running, I guess. Or all the processes running. Maybe if we run. I think we killed it, didn't we? Security. Tracer has. Hmm? There's no running processes. We don't want to probe it. Oh, wait a second. Hang on, hang on. He wants us to delete it, so we have to remove. Now it's deleted. You have a new email. Great, that should keep you safe for now, at least from your own computer. Before we start, you're going to need a few things. Port hack alone just isn't going to cut it on most modern computers you'll find. Not ones with anything worth looking at anyway. You start by checking up on a friend of mine. He goes by Viper. Awful, I know. He's honestly not the brightest crayon in the box, but he always seems to get a hold of useful code. You should have no trouble getting into his files. Finding something useful might be a bit more of a challenge. You can, for the most part, ignore the generic files, stuff that gets logged or saved by a program, if I remember correctly, logs and the like. Custom named things like .exe files are what you want to look out for. Download any files you can using the command scp. Good luck. Reply again when you're done. Good luck. Reply again. Okay, so we need to get to his computer now. Oh, there we go. It just adds it for us. Okay, these are all locked or secure ports. I wonder, can we list anything? No, we can't. If we scan. No, that does nothing either. So probe, maybe? No, that won't do anything either. Yeah, it just gives us these. Log in. Okay, let's just try. Unless I can own. Nope. Well, let's see if we can open this again. Oh, download any files you can by using SCP. Yeah, that makes sense. Not enough arguments. Wait a second though, can't we? I wonder could we scan this one? We need admin access to do it. Okay, yeah, this is just the emails again, so it doesn't really help. Let me just do... Wait, download the file name. Okay. But I'm not the admin. I don't think there's anything here though that will give us a hint. Guess we can just... You went camping and you got really drunk with your friend and you woke up the next morning with a condom stuck up your ass. Would you tell anybody? I don't think so. Wanna go camping? So we need to find some login info for Viper. What if we try? No. Hmm. Okay, this just connects us to here, but we can't log in. We can't list either, as far as I know. Yeah. Wait, can we end map? Oh, we can't. Oh, nice. Now we're an admin. SSH crack dots. Now we can reply to Bit's email. Maiden flight. Congratulations. I honestly have no way of knowing if you succeeded in this responder, but if you're seeing this, it means at least found something. I'm going to assume it's something really useful. Try breaking one of my old test servers. If Viper had that thing, he's known for getting around with everything you need to get in. Remember, any basic programs you need a port number to run. Like this SSH crack 22 file name or number. Find a port you want to crack and run it on that. Oh, and in case you don't know already, you can hit tab, autocomplete commands hitting SSH, then tab should autocomplete. It auto-completed to the full name, etc. Works for everything. Security basics. Use probe to see what ports are open to targets. Target 1 with a program. Target the correct port, i.e. SSH crack 2. File name, port number, breaking sufficient ports. Leaves the target vulnerable to a security breach using port hack. So what if we run port hack now? So there's one port open, or one required for a crack. We can use SSH crack on port 22 now, right? Close notes to free up space. Nice. Okay, let's try again. Password found. Searching, port hack, port card initialized. Port hack complete, connection established. Nice work. Here's where it's going to start getting harder. I need to ask for a favor. I've been a little sloppy lately, which is what got me into this whole mess. That's why I'm writing this first place, I guess. Anyway, the point is there's some logs on a few computers that I'd never went there. You should remember this. If you forgot everything else I tell you, don't get sloppy. Delete your logs. You haven't been. Start now. Everything you do on any modern OS is tracked and logged in the /log folder. Go in there and remove the whole thing. Oh, we should probably start doing that now then. Hey, this is all me, so we should probably remove all of that. Oh, there we go. Now we're deleting all the logs. Should probably delete them on this PC as well. Try disconnect on this PC as well. Okay, so what do we got to do here now? Hey, Dragon Nut. What's up? How are you? Happy Friday. We're not doing a Remnant today. We'll probably do it again on Monday. We're on to try this game instead, Hacknet. Too bad. How are you? Good to hear. Yeah, I'm good. Had a bit of issues getting the stream to work because I'm streaming now like right from my laptop for this game, and it was being a bit of an ass to actually capture it, but it seems to be working now. I think it is dropping like tiny FPS, but I mean the game's not like, there's not really, it's not very like Call of Duty or something, so you don't need much FPS. I don't think it's that noticeable anyway. But yeah, it's up and running now though, at least. Nice work. Here's what's gonna start getting harder. Yeah, so a little sloppy lately, which is what got me into this whole mess. It's why I'm writing this in the first place, I guess. Anyway, the point is there's some logs on a few computers that I prefer weren't there. You should remember this. If you forget everything else I tell you, don't get sloppy. Delete your logs. If you haven't been doing that, start now. Everything you do on any modern OS is tracked, logged in the log folder. Just go there and remove the whole thing. Never forget to. Thanks and good luck. Okay, so what are these details he'll give us? Yeah, delete all files in the target X computers log folder. Yeah, delete all files. Okay, so let's go to this new computer now. Connected to Anderson's bedroom PC. Can we probe? If we run SSH crack. Or port hack maybe might actually help. What if we can SSH crack maybe? No. I don't think we'll be able to scan this PC either because we're not the admin, right? Yeah, well I mean we can scan it, but it just tells us that all these ports are secured, so can't do much from there. If we try help page 2, what does that say? Probe scans the connected machine. Exe list all available executables in the local bin. Disconnect. Yeah, cat file name. Reboot, replace file name. I don't think we can use any of these though because we won't. We're not the admin, so none of these commands will even work as far as I know. but port hack doesn't do anything, right? I just used that, didn't I? Yeah, we have to open more ports on this first. Yeah, so this mission, or this game, sorry, by the way, has missions. But basically, to solve the missions, you have to literally do, like, these are essentially the missions here. So, like, first contact, getting tools together, maiden flight, and now we're on something in return. But to solve each one, you have to obviously do what it says in the email here. But we have to find out what. We basically have to look for something on this guy's PC, so P. Anderson's bedroom PC. But it's just a matter of somehow getting admin or scanning his system to get access to his ports as well. Because since we're not admin and we don't have his login details yet, we can't do much. But let me just see. Do we have any password info for him? Well, we can probe, and that will do something. Oh yeah, we can SSH crack the port 22. So if we just do SSH crack 22, yes, that will unlock or crack this port basically, so it will be then open, and then from there we can do a bit more on his PC. Yeah. Yeah, so now that his port is open, we can try port hack again. And now we're the admin on this PC. So now we can look all around Anderson's computer. So what has he got? There's nothing in the binary folder. Let's... We should probably remove our logs as well. I mean, there's two ways you can get to the log folder. Like, you can either just click on his PC here and then go to view logs, or if you do in the terminal, you can just do CD, which will be change directory, and then press logs. And then it'll bring you to the same kind of area. And now we're in log folder, so we want to remove all of these so it doesn't show that we were on his PC at all. So if we do remove start, we'll just start deleting all of these. So now the log folder is empty, so there's not much else on his PC for us really to do anything with. So we can just disconnect from it. And now we can reply, I think, to the guy. Let's just say to him, like, completed or something. Completed, logs, deleted. Yeah. And now we get a new quest. where to from here. Alright, if you see this, then you've done well, and well, all this might actually be worth something. Is that too much to hope for? Seems like a lot to hope for. I've realized that I just don't have time to write this whole thing. There's way too much to learn, and I don't have time to do any of it. So I'm going to need to ask for something more. There's a group that goes by Entropy, currently accepting members. They'll be able to teach you more. When you're ready, I'll contact you again. As for getting Entropy, you'll need to bypass a proxy server, a few shells, open using the command shell. Running on computers you've already got admin access on should be able to overload it. Good luck and thank you. Yes, I almost forgot. If you run into any trouble, I've linked the Network Education Archive server too. There's a lot of useful information on it. Okay, let's open this. Actually, let's connect to this PC first. We have a note on proxy server info. A few notes on proxy servers. A classic entropy challenge. Run shells on computers you have admin access on with shell. Connect to a target computer, probe its security. Use the shells to overload target proxy. Net Edu archives will have more details. Okay. Oh my god, there's a lot of info here. Proxy servers function as a buffering layer between a target computer and a connecting counterpart that filters, caches, and monitors incoming traffic to both optimize web performance, repeated queries, and prevent some kind of attacks. The most well-recognized flaw in proxy servers is their upper memory limit, which reached will force them to allow unchecked traffic to pass through. To exploit this, hackers and testers will often run shells on other computers that an attacker has access to, often using the built-in shell program. Then, with a collection of shells on a server machines, will connect to a target computer and use the shell's overload functionality to flood the target's proxy server with junk data, allowing other potentially harmful traffic through. The exe command on the modern terminals execute a file residing on the local machine of the running user, targeting that program at the machine the local user is connected to. Effectively, the command acts as a semantic shortcut and prevents the need for the IP address of the connected machine being added as an argument for any run command. This also allows for multiple programs to send traffic over the same socket, increasing network efficiency at an OS level. Of course, many exe files are not written to have any functions over a network, and in this case a program will ignore the cross-network socket available to it and simply perform its function locally. Shells are compact, low-memory remote processes running on a separate machine, can be controlled locally from any connection. These incredibly convenient processes are useful for many tasks, though what they are capable of is determined by the type of shell being run. Common functions across networks include overload, designed to test networks and proxy servers. This functionality floods the target machine with junk network traffic from the node running the shell, filling up proxy server memory and soaking CPU time. Trap. Shell running with this mode will notify the running user when a foreign user connects to the machine running the shell and allows an emergency fork bomb flood to be executed on all other users connected to it remotely. This can be incredibly useful for maintenance to security of a remote network computer while doing other work. You got any weekend plans, Dragnut? Gonna play any games? Firewalls have been around for a very long time in computer security, most often serving to prevent automated foreign network traffic rather than secure against dedicated hackers. Modern firewalls, however, can be configured to prevent all security critical traffic unless it is prefixed by firewall solutions, often referred to as a password to end users, though there is a distinct difference between the two. In this situation, a firewall solution will need to be provided before an unsyndicated login attempt can be attempted, effectively meaning that any known password cracking software will be useless while a firewall is active. Firewall complexity can be examined with the analyze command. Running the analyze command multiple times will automatically detect patterns in the response data headers and will eliminate characters if it can guarantee are not a part of the correct firewall solution. Once a potential solution is found, the command solve firewall solution can be used to attempt syndicate. Okay. Proxy servers are essentially a secondary computer that you connect to a target through, which filters and caches network traffic to provide security and increase web performance on highly requested information. Proxies are configured by default to ward off traffic that might be considered network threats, such as FTP loading, cost of needing to whitelist desirable traffic, such as YouTube video streaming traffic. This means that while they can be inconvenient for some users while they are being correctly configured, they can entirely prevent execution of programs that could compromise a part or security service. The most well-recognized flaw in proxy servers is their upper memory limit, which reached will force them to either entirely shut down the network they are connected to. They are connected to a feature which is hardly ever utilized, or allow unchecked traffic to pass through. Because of this, increasing network security budgets have led to more robust proxy servers with significantly more memory, making the process of overloading one a long and daunting task nigh impossible with a single machine. Computer security and hacking. New digital security suites will generally include some method of tracking the location of any hostile activity taken against said server. This is naturally an imperfect science, so there are two generally recognized forms of traces, active and passive. This article describes the passive traces. Passive trace is a computer program running on a machine that attempts to detect hostile action and mount a tracing action against it. The method of doing so varies from program to program, and consequently the time it generally takes to complete is 2. A passive trace can in theory be prevented from completing by using a self-induced crash at the exact time that the ping arrives from the hostile server, giving it no return, such that it assumes the packet never arrived. This would require OS level integration though, and is not a known feature on any widely recognized OS, leaving this an effective tracking method for wood assailants. So then we have active traces as well. An active trace is a tracking effort undertaken by an individual working against either a currently active connection or more commonly logs left on a server by a careless hacker. An active trace is an untrackable and is generally done by attempting to breach security on nodes used in the routing path and observing the connection route logs. An active trace can be prevented, wiping away a chain in connection links such as the pursuer has nothing to follow. As such, it is recommended that if an active trace is to be mounted, against an assailant, it is done as soon as possible. Okay, so this one has a bit to it. Let me read the mail again. You've done well. I've realized that I just don't have time to write this whole thing. Way too much to learn and I don't have time to do any of it. So I'm going to need to ask for something. The group goes by the name of Entropy that's currently accepting members. They'll be able to teach you more. Okay. So now where do we begin with this one? I don't think we're going to be able to SSH crack this one though, because... Maybe we will. Hang on, let's see. No, because it has the proxy. So I don't think we'll be able. Let's try shell, maybe. Run shells on computers, you have admin access. Okay. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Probably shouldn't have overloaded my own PC. Oh, we can just disconnect and it saves it. Cool. Wait, we can run this on all of them? Well, which ones do we have admin access in? We have admin access here. Let's try on this one and type shell. Okay. Go back to here, maybe. Maybe we need to type shell here as well. Oh, we're not an admin on this server. Oh, crap. Let's SSH crack maybe, because this proxy is bypassed now. Oh, not enough memory. Okay, now we have port 22 unlocked. Oh, maybe we can port hack. Download this file to complete. Okay, let's download it. Oh, sorry, induction test, not introduction. I thought I said introduction. Transfer complete. Now we have to delete all of our logs because otherwise someone could see that we were on there. Yeah, like look at all this. Now we can disconnect from this PC because we don't need it anymore. And we have a new email. Greetings, Mr. Hacker. Let me be the first to congratulate you on locating and passing the Entropy Group Entrance Exam. While to an experienced hacker it's a relatively trivial task, surprisingly few actually seem to manage it. Before we will be able to allow you to officially join the group, we must further confirm your abilities. A tabled news server has recently taken a negative stance towards Entropy. We'd like to temporarily disable their operation. As a second test of your skill, we ask you to bring down this server's message board and leave the non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact. We do not wish to needlessly be destructive. This is not a request to simply wipe the server clean of articles, we just want a program brought down. Okay. So he wants us to just get rid of a certain program. Oh, I didn't mean to close all this, whoops, so well. Entropy Group engaged in malicious hacking. Recent reports suggest that the internet group Entropy has recently taken sheltering and providing work for a notorious hacker. While information cannot be confirmed yet, if it is, the group will be sure to face severe legal action in the near future. In the eye, this reporter represents a clear act of betrayal towards networks that allows productive groups to thrive and should be punished severely. Reporter Tom Wilkins. New Microsoft phone about as bad as you expected. It seems Microsoft just can't catch a break. It's the new waterfall phone which our staff were fortunate enough to acquire from an anonymous benefactor, has been found to have some pretty serious security flaws. Users of the phone can expect the same buggy last gen OS as they've grown accustomed to from the ubiquitous tech giant, but now with gaping security holes to boot. Any installed apps are able to easily gain unrestricted control of the phone, and a networking bug could lead to a private data being sent unencrypted all over the net. Waterfall, Microsoft's 4th generation phone, is expected to launch 2 weeks from now, but with this discovery, experts say the launch may be delayed by a month. Watch this space for future development. Suspicious arise over Entropy. Internet group Entropy has been removed for some time as a reliable source of information has been renowned sometime as a reliable source for information on recent development in the internet world. However, recent actions by the group, such as the shutdown of their public access terminal after the means of which they had been procuring this information was called into question, has aroused the suspicion of reporters and companies alike. Although the group has long been a credit to the openness of information, if it has been doing so by illegitimate means, action must be taken. More news as the situation unfolds. Is your data at risk? Popular social network friend Hope was the latest victim of a malicious hacking group apparently bent on compromising all forms of social media. The group's identities and location still remains a mystery to cyber police, but their message is clear. Nothing is safe. FaceSpace's CEO attempted to reassure a nervous user base, explaining that FaceSpace's security is watertight and that the only people who will have access to users' personal data on FaceSpace are them, those who choose to share it with, and FaceSpace's 12,000 trusted advertising companies. New upball dongle patent will tantalize fanboy. Hardcore upball fans, get your affairs in order and prepare your wallets. A new patent filed by technological golden child Upbull Computing today suggests that the company could be moving into the home console market. The patent for an extensible dongle could be a component in a new gaming system. Experts say perhaps a controller or a motion sensor. As of yet, only the design, telescoping cylinder with rounded ends has been granted patent status, but our sources say news on the device functionality may only be a few days away. Watch this space. Okay. We're already not logged into it, but probe. So this has a proxy on it, so we can run shell, I think. Oh no, we need admin access first. Oh wait, no, it's doing it. Aha. Now we can SSH crack port 22 again. Now we can port hack. Now we should be admin, yeah. Wait, what file did he say he needs deleted? He just wants the stuff about entropy deleted as far as I can see. So let's see. Let's change directory to message board. So I wonder how you just delete one of these. Maybe type the name of it? File not found. Yeah, but I only want to delete this one. How do we remove this, I wonder? Let's just try. Malicious Hacknet. Oh wait, am I even in the right area now? Oh, there we go. That deletes it. Oh, suspicions arrive, not suspicious. Suspicious. So yeah, that should be it, because you only wanted the entropy ones deleted and not the rest of them. I don't know why it doesn't go back to the message board. We can delete What's the config text, I wonder? Config sys is the folder. In this folder is a critical file system. Do not delete or rename it. Doing so will crash the board and bring the host program down. Change to the config. Changes to this file should be made only during scheduled outages. Okay, well we can delete this too. Okay, that's gone. I don't know why it does not let me change thing. Okay, there we go. So we have to remove all of our logs as well, because otherwise people will find us. Let's try a reboot. Well, we didn't get a new email. Oh, well, now we can't go in. We can't go back into the news body either. Broken. Oh yeah, we have to reply to the email. Whoops. News bot is down. Greetings, Mr. Hacker. Congratulations, your timely execution of your first contract has proved your abilities, and I can gladly welcome you. Small welcoming gift. You'll find the user details of the admin account to our asset server. Help yourself to any programs you need, and view our mantra. Once you're geared up, reply to this address, and I'll arrange a through test of your ability. Again, congratulations. Okay, let's close this for now. Now we have a new PC to access. I'm guessing we can just shell this one again. Oh, this doesn't have. Music in this game is pretty cool. I have to say, I do like it. Okay, so what can we do here? Oh, user admin, password rosebud. User admin, password bud. Oh, I think I broke the computer. Wait, what if I disconnect from... Oh, okay. Fixes it. Open additional ports, okay. Mantra.txt. Our group is founded on 3 pillars which we strive to follow in all things. Strive for justice and righteousness in all things. Create and share more than you destroy. Never have an excuse not to improve. Entropy will deny contracts that go against these pillars and remove agents that violate them. Frank, can you help me to install GTA 3? Nightmare. First, shut down all programs you aren't. Frank has quit. Okay. I've lost the machine, literally lost. It responds to ping. It works completely. I just can't figure out where in my apartment it is. Oh, he said there's tools here as well we can use. There's FTP bounce and SSH crack, yeah. I mean, I don't think we can download. So maybe now we can reply to the guy. Done. Welcome. Mr. Hacker, excellent. I'd like to be the first to formally invite you to begin accepting entropy contracts. Attached is the location of the group's pure contract database, along with the login credentials necessary to access it. Feel free to accept and complete initial contracts at your leisure. I'll be in contact again to gauge your progress soon. Mr. Hacker, pass. Maybe it has to be in all caps, probably. Point clicker. A well-meaning client needs some of his data from a game server deleted to regain productivity. That sounds cool. In a strange request, someone exceptionally well funded asked for some help investigating a co-worker's tablet. See, it's being used for personal matters at work. A cursory poke around Their system made it look like they are obsessed with aliens and might be really dedicated role-playing group or conspiracy theorists. Let's do point clicker. Greetings, civilian. I've been put in a dire predicament here. Unfortunately, no one in my competent office of staff is capable of fixing this issue for me. This has forced my hand to resort to outside help, as disasterful as that is to me. Informants have assured me line is secure, so I'll be brief. I've tested the game point clicker and wish to prove my clear dominance over it again, yet there is not a reset button. I'll need you to enter their server and delete my save file so that I may crush it once more. My username is MengSK. Feel free to bask in the glory of my current achievements before resetting. Oh, it's a mini game in a mini game. Okay, so what else have we got here? Oh, there we go. Connected to point clicker. Does he have a password? Can we SSH crack? Yes, we can. What was that other file that we just got? FTP bounce. Try this. No, where is it? FTP bounce 21. Aha. Nice, now we can port hack. He wants us to delete all the saves, I think. Is that what he said to do? Is that what he wants us to do? I've been... Unfortunately, no one can help. I have bested the game point cleaner. I wish to prove my clear dominance over it again. Oh yeah, so he wants to delete his saves. Fair enough. Important, never delete or rename config.ini. Point. Okay, let's remove all of these, I guess. Congratulations, the client of your recent contract has reported a success and is pleased with you. Now free to accept further contracts from the contract. Nice. The famous counter hack. Back to school. High school has contacted us with concern about their IT department accessing private student data, likely on the request of one of their students' parents, but we can't say for sure. They don't want anything deleted, but they want to discreetly find their IT staff's private password. Okay, let's do this one. Millborough High School's administration department has contacted us looking for a means of quietly gaining their IT staff's admin password so that they can perform an investigation as to what data they are keeping on their students. While inside, try to preserve all data the way you find it. Any tampering could mess with their judgment. For your part, you'll need to break in, clear your tracks, and reply to this mail with the password to the server. We'll take care of contacting school and sending the details over. Okay, so we just need to get in, find the password, and then email back. I need to delete anything. Okay, well this has SSH again and oh, it's got proxy as well. Oh, this will be a bit trickier. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Just click overload and it's easy. And I guess we could pick which one we want to crack. We can either crack FTP or SSH. Because we only need to crack one. Then we can port hack. So he says we only want to find the password. He didn't say do anything else. Misk, people not to trust. Jinkle, hey dude. Know where I can pick up some herb? Jinkle, a guy at Lacey's gave me your keys. Yeah dude, what you chasing? Sweet, how much for an ounce? 145. Man, done deal. Where you wanna meet? So we have a deal, 145 for an ounce of primo weed? Yeah man, done. Cool, I've got your IP address. I'll just swing by. Wait, how do you know that? Being a cop got its perks. Shit, Mama's going to kill me. Private student emails. Student ever sends me an appreciation mail, I will store it here. God, I'm so alone. Notepad.exe, you're the only one that understands me. Student top search history. Google boobs. Boob, booba, sex, side boob, porn, how to disable porn filter, things that don't get past porn filter, Civil War painting, GTA twerking, what is twerking, twerking techniques, that one topless chicken, that French war painting, sports ball, announcements. Regarding the announcement of internet/proxy server outage, while some of our staffing body doesn't know what the proxy server going down means, clearly some of our students do. During the announced outage last night, apparently some students worked out that while the internet was still active, the search filter wasn't, and in the space of 20-minute outage, downloaded 22 terabytes of pornography onto the school servers and various home homeroom PCs. Obviously, we like to prevent this happening again via more secure means. At the very least, maybe don't announce it to them next time. Password memo.log. I've been thinking about security, yeah, and I think all these upgrades are just going to be a huge goddamn hassle to put in and work with and stuff. But check this out, easy solutions. Easy solutions. We just make the IT password star. I don't get it exactly, just 7 stars. That's literally the password, just stars. Who's even going to guess that one? No one. Even if someone hacks it, still looks protected. Literally unbreakable. Okay, so it's just 7 stars. Okay, let's clear the tracks as well. Password is 7. Oh, I think we actually have to. Oh, we got 2 emails. Congratulations, the client of your recent contract has reported success and is pleased with your work. You are now free to accept another contract. Okay, really? Now, wow, I don't know if the guy's a genius or an idiot. Probably a bit of both. Damn, I mean, I only checked it myself because the verification script said if it was working. I wanted to test that. Oh, this is going to be a confusing reply to the school admins. Good work on your end putting it through now. Legal clone of a Valence software product. A direct and unaltered clone of this company's product has shown up on the market, giving pirates profit for work. And that is not theirs. Take care of this offense. Agent, we at Valence Software recently released a new product onto the App Store. And while sales were solid for a few days, we recently saw a significant drop. We found that the cause of this was that a thief had stolen our app and was selling it on the store for less than our price. Competition is fine, but this is an unaltered clone of our original product. They are taking the credit and money for our work. This has to be stopped. We really greatly appreciate your assistance in solving this problem. That is no way we'd appreciate it if you destroyed anything and everything you could in our system. A link is attached. Okay. So what's on their system? Do they have SS? Okay, we need to do SSH and FTP bounce. Oh wait, did I forget to do something? Okay, now we can get into their system. Wait, we can port hack. Right? Before they trace me. Game file source pack. Okay, if you type in the password, it will show as stars. See? Hunter 2 doesn't look like stars to me. What I see, oh really, absolutely, you can go Hunter 2. My Hunter 2ing, Hunter 2, haha. Does that look funny to you? LOL, yes. See, when you type Hunter 2, it shows to us as this. That's neat, I didn't know IRC did that. Yeah, no matter how many times you type it, it will show. And wait, how do you know my password? Eh. I can at least use the return. I'm clicky keys. Hello, what are the haps? Bimp bump, hello, what are the haps? My haps are the clicks, click. I'm the best at space keyboards, mostly keyboards because I have the clickiest keyboard. I need the keyboard with the latest blank keycaps with the other keys and the other dude. Okay, so let's delete that as well. Also, it has to be case sensitive as well. You have to say exactly how it is. So there I was in the hallway, right? I believe I speak for us all when I say, wrong asshole. I'm sick of you and your lame stories. Nobody here thinks you're funny. Nobody here wants to hear your stories. In fact, if you died right now, I don't think anyone would care. So what do you say to that? Let's mode Blackadder. Blackadder has been kicked. So there I was in this hallway, right? Right. Okay. So I don't think there's anything left on their thing now to delete, except for my logs again. Oh, I should have probably... Yeah, that's gonna show that, so let's remove my... Congratulations, the client of your recent contract has reported a success and is pleased with your work. Yeah, we can now get more. Earnings agent, a new contract come up that has required you to pick new tech as you're online now. It'll be convenient for us if you could accept this one. Test it out. Job. The contract requires access to a target's phone, an EOS device. Contacted a specialist in this field, gained access to the tools we need for the job, but we're largely untested as is, so keep that in mind. Important, you'll be forwarded the information on the tools from our contact shortly. Check this email first. Once you have access to the phone, you're looking to find the password to the owner's email account. One you know has linked to the device. Reply with that password and we'll take care of it from there. Okay, entropy peeps. So EOS device scanner is uploaded to your asset server. Bin EOS device scanner.exe should run as a pretty solid standard connection targeted exe because it needed to read a bunch of files in a system folder to get the info on device sync target computer. It needs admin access on the target machine. Start running. Once it's going, it should be fine. You lose it or disconnect. So basically it works by checking through the backups made when a device syncs to a computer, then pretends to do a new wireless sync with the device and uses an exploit in that to open an SSH port, etc, etc. We're the risk because EOS users don't get access to the terminal on their own device. All the admin passwords are the same across the entire product range. It's Alpine, no need to thank me, probably just saved you a million years or something. I'll be expecting the payment we agreed on as soon as this upload finished. Yeah. Okay.